Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. So now let's go to Arlington, Texas, where Jim and Phil have the call.
The biggest game in all of sports is mere moments away. Everything is set for the Super Bowl matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans here at Cowboys Stadium. Phil, you get to the Super Bowl, you have that extra week off, and then you have all the scrutiny, all the insane amount of publicity. It's got to be draining before the big game.
No, Jim, you know better than that. You and I laugh about it all the time. These players love it. You can't talk about them enough. What do you think about me? Tell me more. We love it. So they can't wait to get a chance to go out there and play today and see who's the best.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance and Phil Simms getting set for the Super Bowl, the biggest event in American sports.
Boy, it really is. It's truly a holiday. Everybody gets together, Jim. They all watch it on TV and everything. And, of course, for the players, it is an unbelievable time. All your dreams have come true. You have a chance to play in the Super Bowl. Can you handle the pressure? These players nowadays, they can handle the pressure. It's going to be exciting.
All right, now let's go to Danielle Bellini, who has more on today's game.
Thanks, guys. We've called the Super Bowl together for so many years now, but each year it just gets even more exciting. And this year, the spectacle is at an all-time high once again. We've got two teams who have been chomping at the bit to finally get out here and chase down that Lombardi trophy. Back to you.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field.
The Texans are back deep, waiting to return the kick.
And Michael Kanan is ready to get this one started.
What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and welcome to Super Bowl 51 between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Man, right before Madden 16 comes out. And the Texans will start with the ball here in Super Bowl 51, and their quarterback today is Matt Flynn, 68.7% completion percentage, 4,426 yards, throwing this season, 31 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. This team is pretty good on offense outside of their usual quarterback issues. This offense is pretty high octane. Arian Foster, pretty good running back. They do have a really good receiving core, but right there on the first pass is intercepted by Shad Tolliver. And guys, for the final time in this franchise, I will say this. Here comes Mike Glennon, our franchise quarterback, who has done excellent things in this franchise, guys. Like I said many times already, this is so bittersweet. It's amazing that we finally get to this Super Bowl, but will we win in the final video of the Buccaneers franchise? This is the final one. This is why it's so bittersweet. We have one final chance to prove ourselves. First year, we went to the divisional round, lost. Last year, we went to the NFC Championship, lost. Does this mean that we could lose the Super Bowl? Super Bowl 51, our final chance to try and win one. Who knows? But it's looking pretty good right there after we get the ball right back here on 2nd and 10 here in the first quarter. Here's Glennon. Steps back, fires it nice lofty pass to Vincent Jackson. Takes it down to the 11-yard line, and Jonathan Joseph there to take him out. And now 3rd and 2 at the 3. Here is Mike Glennon. Looks underneath. It is Mike Evans, and he gets the first touchdown of the Super Bowl. It is now 7-0 Bucks as Mike Glennon finally gets a touchdown pass here in his very first Super Bowl. A lot of these, this is the Texans' first Super Bowl. This is the Buccaneers' second Super Bowl. And the last time the Buccaneers went to the Super Bowl, of course, all of us Bucs fans know that they dominated the Raiders 48-21 in Super Bowl 37 in San Diego, California. Here in Super Bowl 51, it is in Dallas, Texas. So the Texans do have somewhat of a home field advantage, kind of like the Raiders did back in Super Bowl 48, because it both take place in a state where the Buccaneers took on an opponent where their opponent was playing in the same state as their their location. Oakland played in San Diego and Houston's playing in Dallas. So sort of a home field advantage for the Texans. So we'll see how we adjust. Last time we faced the Texans, I do believe they beat us. That was in year 2 of the franchise. That was one of our 2 losses. I think we did lose to the Texans the first time we faced them, but they had a different quarterback at the time, I do believe. So things have changed in Houston, and it's for a lot better, apparently. Matt Flynn has really taken over as their franchise quarterback, but he does get taken down for the sack right there in the second quarter here. They're going to try and settle for a field goal, but we do have an injury. It's Willie Golston, but he does end up being okay, so he's going to come back. He'll be just fine. And the kick from about 50 yards out, the kick is up, and it's good. Nice long kick to start that one off. The Texans get on the board at 7-3 Bucks. So now 3rd down and 6 here with 3:42 left here in the second quarter. Mike Glennon steps back, looking over the middle, and it's deflected. The Texans linebackers, man, they're scary. You got to watch out for them. Brian Cushing, obviously one of the best out there. They have a really good defensive line and a pretty dang good secondary. J.J. Watt and Javadian Clowney take up that D-line like it's nothing. So we cannot pretty much run the ball today. There's no chance we're going to run the ball. The only way we're going to beat these guys is if we beat them through the air. So here's Matt Flynn. He coughs it up, and the defense hops on it. Look at that fumble recovery by Willie Golston. He came back from that injury. He's like, what injury? What injury, man? I got this. Third quarter just beginning. Here's Glennon looking deep, and it's intercepted again by Jonathan Joseph. His 2nd interception of the game, and that was kind of a bad time because now Houston has a chance to take the lead here with about 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The third quarter just started, but I mean, that's just bad timing, especially since we started with the ball in the second half to try and extend our lead to possibly double digits, and we ended up not doing that. So Matt Flynn does get the completion short, so the Bucks will get the ball back. No harm, no foul. Still 7-3. Here's Glennon looking over the middle, and it's intercepted again by Brian Cushing. It's Glennon's 3rd pick of the game. And the Texans just know how to ball hawk. They are ball hawking these Bucks receivers. And, man, it's been frustrating throwing the football today. This team has a pretty solid defense through and through, but you see the Texans getting on the board with a touchdown. Now it's 10-7 Houston Texans. The Bucks, man, they've fallen behind against San Francisco last game, and now we fall behind here against the Houston Texans in the Super Bowl, no less. And now our backs up are up against the wall a little bit as we're now playing from behind. So hand off Bobby Rainey, and Bobby Rainey gets the first down. So that's a huge sigh of relief right there. And, man, we could have, if we would have fallen short of that, man, I would have hated to settle for a field goal, especially with A.J. Drake's rookie leg. I mean, he can kick for power, but his longest is probably like, he kicked a 50-yarder last game, but that was with the wind helping him out. So I'm not so sure about this game. He probably hit it from 45, but that's about it. But anyway, we do get it in the end zone this time, and this time it's Austin Seferian-Jenkins, and the Buccaneers retake the lead here in Super Bowl 51. It is now 14-10. Now 3rd down and 17 for the Texans here. Here's Matt Flynn in the shotgun with Arian Foster in the backfield. Here is Matt Flynn. He gets taken down by 2 Buccaneers defenders. Paul Kruger was the main suspect in that sack, and the Bucks get the ball back here, 1st and 10. Here's Glennon, steps back, has some time, throws it deep downfield. It is caught. Vincent Jackson, go up and get it, big fella. 1st and 10 Bucks. Now later on in the drive, it's 2nd and goal. Handoff, Bobby Rainey, touchdown, Tampa Bay. 21-10 Tampa Bay, as now we finally extend our lead to 2 scores. Now the Texans do have a few minutes left to try and get this back within a strikeable distance. Here is Matt Flynn looking for that screen pass, gets it off to Arian Foster, Houstonian for beer, but he's not going to get it. So 3rd down and 21 here for the Bucks. Just on a little over 2 minutes left, right at the 2-minute warning. Screen pass to Doug Martin. That was pretty much to kill an extra few seconds off the clock, but after the 2-minute warning. So 4th down and 8 here. Houston Texans' last chance to at least win the Super Bowl. Here is Savage, drops back. He gets taken down by Willie Golston. And ladies and gentlemen, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are Super Bowl champions. To finally end off the franchise right at the launch of Madden 16, no less. This is a beautiful moment here for the Bucs. They finally have won the Super Bowl for the first time in 14 years. Since Super Bowl 37, the Buccaneers have struggled, fought, and just come up short. Now they have finally done it here in Super Bowl 51. Your Super Bowl MVP is Willie Goldston. He deserves it. He got a couple of sacks this game. And you see the Buccaneers are finally able to celebrate a Super Bowl championship. Amazing, guys. Amazing. You guys have deserved it. You guys have watched every single video. You guys have been there supporting the Bucs, cheering them on, hoping they could win one. And they finally have done it. 21-10 is the final score as the Buccaneers have finally won the Super Bowl. Matt Flynn just could not get the job done for Houston. Houston put up a pretty good fight. And the Buccaneers just wanted it a little bit more. They came up huge in the fourth quarter, scoring those 2 touchdowns. You see William Goldston, Super Bowl MVP. Obviously deserving. J.J. Watt, obviously a great player. We hope he wins one someday. Actually, I really like J.J. Watt as a player. I hope he does win one someday. And as we finally end it off, thank you guys so much for supporting this series. You guys have been amazing. Start to finish, you guys are amazing. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video because we won the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. We won. And until then, I'm out.